Well, Jason, we know some hard rain is falling for some of us here right now, but it looks like, the wind, the flooding, a lot more concerns than, just wearing a raincoat.
Right, and tonight it really ramps up while you're sleeping. It's around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It's going to start to ramp up, and that's what I'll be showing you on the hour-by-hour forecast, which, by the way, I just put up on our website on YouTube as well, so you can get that there if you miss it now. But right now in Standish, it's overcast, it's cloudy, it's gloomy, it's raining. And that is basically everything is locked down right now in the storm, okay? Flood watch has been expanded. It's gloomy everywhere. Heavy rain overnight with runoff going to be ongoing into Monday. That's why the flood watches go up through Tuesday. And strong wind gusts are going to lead to some power outages. This is especially along the coastline where we're going to have the greatest threat for the wind to really just go up tonight very quickly. Now, here we go with the wind and the rain. First of all, we'll do obviously the rain, which is coming in from the south. The Atlantic is like a fire hose right now. The faucet's turned on, and it's just tons of moisture. Here's the wind coming in with the temperatures. So you see temperatures generally in the 40s outside of up north and for down east, and the wind's coming in off the Atlantic. Not terribly high just yet, 10, 20, maybe even 30-mile-an-hour gusts. That'll ramp up. Here's the rain across much of the state. You see that here, northern New England getting in on it. Low pressure over the Great Lakes, a very big closed low. And then down here, you have a surface low that's going to develop here. This is going to be the primary storm that's going to track up the East Coast and bring plenty of moisture with it, as you'll see in the hour by hour at 7 o'clock. Here comes the heaviest rain, Wiscasset, Rockland, Bar Harbor, back towards Bangor. Now notice Eastport here, Washington County, Calais, not getting in on the rain that heavily, okay? Friends out in Eastport. But look here, everywhere else is pretty much getting it. Very heavy rain. And then here's the main event at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm slowing it down, doing 3-hour intervals for you so you can really see. Everywhere except the county is getting hit very hard. Oranges, reds, yellows coming in. So you're going to hear this rain tonight. They might even wake you up. We haven't had one of those storms yet this season, except for obviously the nor'easters, but you get the idea. 4 o'clock in the morning, right through central Maine, that stripe. The western mountains, the foothills, back towards Bangor and Bar Harbor, and then it moves up. So, yes, friends up in Washington County, you can't miss out the whole storm. 7 o'clock in the morning, and also up in Caribou getting in on the rain, too. Southern Maine begins to dry out, and the sun comes out at noon from Rockland and Augusta south. So, storm is over from that point heading down. Now, it's 1.5 to 3 inches plus for central, southern, and western Maine. Less as you head north and especially east and in the county, we won't get as much. The wind, big factor here for power outages, and that's going to ramp up at 10 o'clock here. Wind gusts out of the east and southeast close to 50 miles per hour. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 60 pop up on the map while you're sleeping for a wind gust, especially along the coast, and that's going to die down eventually as we get to the Monday late morning and midday hours. The wind does go down. How about the wind out of the southeast, 25 to 30 gusts into 40. A storm warning is up. This is for tonight into Monday, about as high as it gets for the Mariners. How about the forecast the next several days inland where you're seeing 60s as we get into tomorrow? With the sun does come out later in the day from south to north, and then we go to 58. And then here comes the doom and gloom, 47, 49, improvements on Friday, 55, 63, and then, a 67 on the weekend. Sign me up for a golf. Sam, you can go and kick my butt in the golf course, so why not? 61 Monday, and then the sun comes out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the weekend looks fantastic with 50s and 60s across the board. So you can stay connected on the social media, all kinds of things on the blog we have up on the website. And I'm thinking about these gardening with Guttner segments in a few weeks with all this rain. It's going to be great.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of ideas, and maybe they'll go to the golf course next weekend to get some of that.
Why not? I mean, that grass in a week from now is going to be so green. Can't wait.
All right, Jason. Thank you.